the COD review covering week 31. What are we having today? We have changes to weapon balancing, which caused a meta shift last week. We have the war against cheaters. Also, we're covering the Black Ops 6 leaks and some news about World Series of Warzone, the global finals. First of all, we had some changes to weapon balancing. We had the release of Season 5, and with that, some changes to the meta also, or to the guns at least. And with last week, the meta probably has shifted. Why? Because we had the superior nerf, as you can see here, on July 30th. We had changes to the max damage range and the range in general. So the damage profile for the Superior 46 actually has changed. And with that, the new static HV SMG has become the new meta gun as your weapon of choice when it comes to your secondary gun. The Superior 46 is still pretty good, but it's not that consistent if you compare it to the static HV because of the damage. And also you have to hit chest, so upper torso, chest, or head to make it viable in your close quarter gunfights. Whereas the static HV with a huge rate of fire and also a very good damage profile is more consistent and also more forgiving if you miss shots. What else did we have here? We had the Core 45 that has been buffed again. So we had the nerf with the Season 5 release, and now we have the buff again for the Core 45, which makes it actually viable and usable again. So you don't just straight ahead have to run to a crate right off rip to loot a gun and gun people. You can do it with the Core 45 now again. All right. So a little bit back and forth, but here we go. Next up, war against cheaters. What happened? What happened last week? We had several updates that covered the detection system of cheaters, or against cheaters rather. So the detection system has been updated, and we had multiple updates about that. Issues have been resolved with the detection that before led to a cheater spike we had in Call of Duty, which kind of made it unplayable, especially in ranked. And now that has been resolved. And also Call of Duty pushed another update that specifically was for ranked. So we have now new detections for ranked. 65,000 accounts were banned over the last week. I mean, actually, that is huge. And it's finally there. Players have been waiting for this for so long. And now it's up to the cheaters again, probably, to come back. But for now, we can be pretty happy as players to have these updates and these massive account banning wave. Because I think it's just, we all know, ruining the game, especially if you play for something like ranks and stuff like that. So that being said, I haven't run into any cheaters over the last week after these updates have gone live. Actually, that's a big deal. We can see how many cheaters are out there, and probably not all of them have been detected by now, but this is huge. All right. With that, we jump into the Black Ops 6 leaks that appeared over the last days. So Black Ops 6, obviously, we know a lot of things about Black Ops 6 by now, but the recent leaks were even more. And why are they so huge? Because probably these leaks were covering a lot of what we will see in this month beta, and then going on to September, first weekend in September, we will see the open beta for everybody out there, not only pre-orders. We will see a lot of these things we saw in the videos or screenshots about the Black Ops 6 leaks. We saw there we had Omni movement. We all know about that coming to Black Ops 6. And we saw it a little bit in action there. And it was kind of smooth, kind of fluid. But we'll have to see, and this is what the beta is good for, we'll have to see how it plays in the beta. So let's wait for that and see how it is actually. The color scheme in general looked very good. We saw some multiplayer maps there, and it looked more bright, more colorful in general. So the visibility was pretty good, at least on the multiplayer maps. Not that foggy, but let's wait how it is actually in Warzone. And for now, it's been pretty clean to me. So I liked it a lot. Kind of a mix between Black Ops and probably what we have with Modern Warfare 3, but in general, pretty nice. And then we saw a little bit of menu. Verticality is coming back, so we have a little more of the vertical menus out there again. And they probably got rid of the horizontal menus we had, but that's probably not that important to most of the people. We also saw that you can equip 5 attachments again to all these guns. And if you have a wildcard, you can equip even 8 attachments. So that depends. With that, we get wildcards back. So we have that. And we saw different perks. Classics like Ninja perk. We saw Scavenger, everything like that is coming back. Let's see if there's anything crazy new. But for now, yeah, looks pretty standard to me, which is a good thing. I don't want to, have everything new and fresh. It look cool. Also, if you equip same colors of the perks, so the perks are in categories, and they can be distinguished by colors. And if you equip the same colors, like 3 perks in blue, you get a different specialty in addition to that. So that's something we saw. And also we saw the map names and some parts of the map out there. It looks like we have interactive environments, which is pretty cool, I think. You can interact with bookshelves or windows, where windows shut down then with the security system you can activate. And also we have, we saw a player going up a zip, and by the looks of it, it is pretty clean and pretty fluid. We don't have the crazy long animation where they put a zip on that and, they go up then, and then you have a delay coming out of whatever, so that looked kind of nice. And I love that, to see that hopefully everything is a little more fluid, without so many delays. Pushing realism a little back and come into game fun, We have some last information for World Series of Warzone, which was last week when Call of Duty revealed the global finals and where they take place. It's Las Vegas. It's from the September 14th to 15th when we can see global finals. I can't wait for it, but maybe we see something surprising out there. Wouldn't that be fun? I think so. So that's at Las Vegas, September 14th to 15th, on our way to Black Ops 6 in October. We have that mixed in, so pretty nice, pretty nice.